Welcome back, Hoarders, the Backpack Hero. Last time we had a very strong start as Purse on Hard Mode 5. We have the Vorpal Blade, we have the Whetstone, we have the Panic Ring, and things are going really well. Even though that merchant did just eat my fly. Without even saying anything, he just ate it. And then I ate it. But since I got the Whetstone, everything is right with the universe, and I'm not super mad. It's also going to be the Sword Master, or Blade Master, excuse me. I will add a forge slot to your item. His mustache twitches slightly as he examines your backpack. See any other forges recently? He asks. Then they may tell you that your items have a limit. But it wasn't always so. Us old badgers know a different way, Not yet. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Because the Vorpal Blade can still have more. I probably want to put that on the shield. But let's see what's in the forge first. What's in the forge? The forge says we got haste on a structure. Well, that's an idea. That's a really stupid and awesome idea. What if we put one on this and we got double haste on this? Then we just have 2 haste every turn. I don't have to do anything. There's no action economy lost there. Let's do it. My favorite. Alright. You have to have at least 2 structures or this sort of hoopla to make this work. But someday we will. Oh no, a locked chest. What do we got here? Armadillo and a red snail. Hopefully I didn't fuck up my backpack. I didn't? I don't think I did. I did do some rearranging at the on that session. I just wanted to make sure. So we're doing 8 with that. We also have 1 damage with that. We can do better. We have 20 damage coming in and a shitty curse, because of course we have a shitty curse coming out. 14 times 2. It's not going to be enough. And then we have you. So let's go and do this, and then we'll hope for the best. It's not going to be enough. Piss. Oh, it's time for a curse. Okay, that's not that bad. I can always pull that off. It's only 1 damage. Let's put that... I don't want it on that ring. That ring's very important. That's a good spot. I'm gonna lose some block this turn, but whatever. Alright, let's get rid of this. Let's go ahead and throw this at you for your rudeness, piece of trash. And let's go ahead and just start whipping this at you. Boop. And a boop. And then we'll wait. On top of that, my rage is just making me more powerful. Not that I need to be more powerful, but it feels good. That was exactly enough damage to kill him, by the way. Another Whetstone. What the hell, game? What is with you in this generosity? Give me more. I know I reorganized for this, and now it's just giving me every Whetstone, right? I do need this. I do need this. Is there anything I can actually give away now to make ends meet? I should probably get rid of some boots or this hat. This hat's only giving me 4. Jason armor gets 1 block, so it's technically giving that 5. I just can't give a shit. Okay, so we're gonna take this. Money is more powerful than any helmet, especially a common helmet. Alright, let's go sell some things so I have some room. This shuriken bag is great. I can't use it effectively. And I only need 1 Whetstone. As much as... That also does columns, which is stupid. I always forget that too. I don't need 2 of these. 1 is sufficient. 1 is very sufficient. None of this stuff really appeals to me. Experience or money? That's a hard choice. I can't see what's in the box. You didn't have any keys, did you? And I just missed it? No. You do have a ship. And I should consider buying that. Not that I have a whole lot of space to work with, but that'd just be free damage. I would like you to put haste on a structure so I can become incredibly overpowered. I guess I'm going for money, huh? That makes sense. That makes sense. Get money. A Repsecutioner, I kind of do hate them, but let's go. 17 damage, oh no. What will I do? He's got spikes on him. So if I hit him, I'm still going to be alright. There we go. Thankfully, he does lose spikes. Gonna do 16 and a shitty curse. Of course he's gonna do a shitty curse. I hate shitty curses. As long as it's not one of the ones where I just take damage, I will be happy. It's gonna be one of those problems. Maybe that's why Lethal hates Repsecutioners and he can't remember. Okay, no, it's just adjacent weapons. Free to take that off. Jesus, game, come on. You're being very offensive. It's close. I think I take 2 hits from that, too, which is really obnoxious. So I do have to keep that in mind. That'd be 64 damage, plus 25. That would be more than enough to kill him. So, let's make it happen. Yep, I did take 2 hits from that. Alright, and then 18? Oh, yeah. Easy peasy. We're 2 powered. I thought that was an electric wand. I'm all, mama. I don't want that one. I don't want to get healed. I'm at just the place I want myself to be. None of this stuff appeals to me. It's all dog shit. I guess I can take back, like I said, those helmets. They grow on trees. I might as well get my hat back. Hey, just enough. Just enough to make my my blocking ability go off the fucking rails. Which is really what I want. But now this thing is giving us 2 haste every turn. And now that we're getting 2, it actually just snowballs. So every turn I effectively get more block. And for every little thing that I have that blocks, every little piece of armor, that cascades even further. So it's really in your interest to have a bunch of these. These also, the structure pieces, add block. So to really be effective with structures, you need to have haste. That's the strength of structures. Anyway, we are poor as all fuck now, so I guess it's time to go. You have anything else I want? No. Oh, my shiv. Do I want to buy a shiv? I don't have the money for a shiv. I'm poor as balls. Fortunately, that is not expensive enough. I could, but that would not be enough. I'd have to sell an uncommon, which I don't think I have, other than my glove. I'm good. I'm good. We don't need your shiv. That's a common item. We'll probably find one. Assuming it's not in a pile of stuff I actually want. Another place. What do we got in this place? We got the Curse Blade. Of course, we saw that as Satchel. We have a Diamond Cleaver. Ooh. When a Cleaver kills a non-summon, you get a 1 gold. A singular gold. How could you say no? We also have the Spare Die, which you can use to just get additional combat rewards. What the hell ever, man. We also have Key, which unfortunately we're not on that floor we were on previously, but whatever. Choice? What do you? I can look and see what you got. We have a Curse Shiv. You have, for some reason, not letting me see. Okay. So it looks like there's a layering issue there. Because clearly there's no leather boots on here. But it's talking about leather boots. That's because I have my leather boots here. That makes sense. Alright. How do I put in a bug report on this side, right? Either way, now they know, right? What else do we have on here? We have a shuriken bag of some description. We have a Letta. Okay, now I can see. They rearranged. Berserker's Room. Oh, man. If only I didn't have all this beautiful armor. I'm probably not going to shed all my armor. For each adjacent curse, you just get 1 energy. But that's only each combat. I always see this thing and get excited. Oh, it's each combat. Still, I would like to roll later to get money. I don't have a whole lot of space right now, so let's see if we can make some space. We are about to level up. So let's go and get some. Alright, we have 30 damage coming in, and we already have our haste, so this is doing 12 block. You can see it's already paying off. Let's go ahead and power up. I might be ditching the Vorpal Blade if we actually get enough of these, because these, again, are free. Who do I want to attack? Well, really attacking you is the only option. I'm sorry. It doesn't do enough damage to really be worthwhile, but there you go. Alright. So that's 36 damage. And now we're doing 13 block. And really, it's, scaling up with their numbers, not really a big problem with the power of haste. That's the power of haste. The haste is pretty great. That. Thankfully, I have the Vorpal Blade, so these guys are going to be fairly easy to take down once I get powered up enough. We have 32 damage. I barely even have to block this turn. This little hatchet that could is doing so much damage. Alright, that's 23, 32. We don't even have to block this turn. We're that powerful. Haste is going off the rails. And that's only with 2 haste. Imagine if you had a brick or 2 that are generating even more haste. Like, it adds up real fast. Both haste and rage are so overpowered in this game. Or maybe overpowered is not the right word. They're so justifiably fucking strong that you have no excuse not to get them. That's a better way to put it. Let's see, how much are we doing with that Vorpal? Not quite enough yet. Not quite enough yet. Soon. Just kill that guy with a hatchet. It does 52 damage on its own. So I guess I could just do that. I could just go and then give you one of these. There you go. Enjoy. And then I'll just use the rest of my... Well, I could actually just go... Whoop. You almost died with that. And you'll die next turn. Enjoy. There we go. Another level for us. 3 spaces. Where do I want to put them? I can put one here so I can put this up and down. I think I'll do that. And... I mean, it's not unlikely I'll have another one I can put like that. So let's put one there. A shirt, a fish. All these are kind of disappointing. All these are kind of disappointing. I was hoping for some free stuff. That's legendary, I guess. I guess I'll take the thing that's legendary. This frog is still doing no work. Lazy frog. Alright, I'll take some free money, I guess. Let me go and sell this. We are right adjacent to the store, otherwise I probably wouldn't have done that. Alright, let's get this reorganized before Lethal forgets, as he is so wont to do because he's fucking stupid. Put that there. Oh, that's not on the top row, so it's interesting. That should be disabled. So maybe this thing hasn't been doing shit this whole time. You know, fuck you. I don't need you. I don't need you at all. Getting surly with all my power. You have nothing else I want. Alright. Let's go see... Well, first, let's go ahead and roll for this. Spin to win! Or spin to get fucked? Spin to get fucked. What is it? I can peel that off pretty quick. That's whenever the adjacent thing is used, so we'll go ahead and put it there. Yeah. Neither of those things get used, so it's not that big a problem. 3 gold. I don't care that much. You again. My man. We'll see if we can get another haste on that. That would be kind of repulsive. Not that it already isn't. My favorite whetstone that I consistently forget to fucking use. I know. I hope you folks have been enjoying that. I'll keep this for later. Continually forgets about this whetstone. Nothing else in here really appeals. Cleansing ring. I don't have a way to deal with poison. You are right there, my dude. So that's something to be concerned about. If I get hit with poison, I could die real fast. So I need to find one of those shields, or I need to go ahead and get some other means of getting rid of that. 2 badges. Well, I don't have to worry about poisons here. I do have to worry about poisons with the bats. So we'll go down here first. Hello, guys. How you doing? Have you seen my delicious amount of haste? Oh yes, quite delicious. Yes. There's one for you. Uh-oh. I miscounted my numbers. See, I get complacent when I get this powerful. God damn it. You can't be making mistakes like that. That could end the run at this point with this few health points. Freaking maroon. Alright, how much is that doing? 19? It's pretty good. Alright, let's keep an idea of how much damage they're doing. They're doing 29. So you don't need to do anything else. You can just power up, just like you like to. Or you could actually lash out. I could almost kill him. In fact, I'm fairly sure I can. There we go. Be mad and be dead. Little jerk. Hurting me. Bastards. Alright, we got a queen cleaver. So if you're going for a cleaver build, this is one of the things you'd absolutely need to actually get off the ground. Although they are expensive. They are, of course, worth 2. All diagonal cleavers are used. There's also a king cleaver, which uses all adjacent ones, and they sort of, have a nice symbiosis. But we have some other things we can use here. We have a dark wand, which I would like, because of course we can use that here. Do that before I forget, so that's connected. I can use that. That'll power up the entire network every turn. And that's not great. I would like the other wand. Do I feel like taking that queen cleaver for the money? I don't really need more damage. It would be helpful, lethal. It would. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You know what? You're right. Money's more important. Money is more important. How could I forget? Of course. Oh, you're not actually in front of that. Let's take a look. What do you got? Uh-huh. Poop. You have poop. Good. Good. I would hate to actually be effective. Take that. You don't have energy on clothing, right? I really would like some energy on clothing. That was the main reason I picked this up. If you could maybe be part of the solution instead of just a constant problem, that'd be great. Let's go and sell this before I get too attached to it. See, they have these in stores. I can just buy one of those at any time. Right? What do we got over here? That should be a fairly easy one. I wouldn't like that little rascal stealing my stuff. Anything I'd like to buy before we progress to our next floor? I don't want regen. I don't want burn. I don't want slow. I don't care about poison. No, none of this really appeals to me. Was there anything in this store that looked really nice? There's also that. I don't think we looked in that yet. There wasn't. There wasn't, of course. Is this locked? It is not. What's in the box? Oh, what's that? Free damage, you say? I love free damage. That's like my fetish. Well, one of many of them, anyway. Let me see how I'm going to fit this in. One moment. There we go. We got just free damage to the entire row. The entire, set of enemies. That's really strong with Whetstone. One thing you gotta watch out for is any kind of enemy that will, that has spikes. Spikes are going to fucking destroy you if you use a machete. So just be careful with that. That's fine there. That's fine there. I just want it next to something. What I want this next to? I think, yeah. It was just you, so I have a little more shield. That's good. Anything else lethal? Is that on the right row? Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Either way, you can see why I made these arms earlier. Because, having a whetstone, it just hits all your weapons. It's pretty fucking stupid. 10 out of 10 would be stupid again. Alright, do I want to fight bats? No. Poison. I don't want to get poisoned. It's a bad move. It's a real bad move. Alright, so you're gonna be a dick. These guys are doing 18 damage. I'm just like, yawn. 18 damage. Am I supposed to be impressed? Go and power it up. I'll go ahead and do 15 damage to everybody, and then we'll go ahead and aim this little guy at you. Not gonna be enough to kill this turn, but don't worry. You'll perish next turn. Everything will be right with the world. He's like, I'm gonna skedaddle. Don't mind me. Come on, mine. I'm mine. I greatly mind. We gotta block once here because there's 27 damage coming in. Very unfortunate that we have to waste our time with such maneuvers, but let it. Such is life sometimes. Let's go ahead and boop you for that. Let's go ahead and kill you and, start aggressing towards you. And your silly amount of dodge. One singular dodge. It's far too many dodges. And we're not even using our Vorpal Blade now because it's just better for me to do this most of the time. There you go. You're doing 22 damage. Oh no. Lethal is scared. As always, the ever scared lethal. Frequently scared. Want to kill you? I really hate rabbits. They're really obnoxious. They're really obnoxious. There we go. We'll use our machete to lop his head off. Everything's right with the world. We can get more HP. It's probably worthwhile. Also just get more money. You know I do love my money. Where are we putting this money thing? There's not actually a whole lot of real estate for anything at the moment. I'm still not using these, so let's go ahead and throw that. We can get a free mana stone any day of the week. It's not that big a problem. That would bring me up to, what is that, 23? So I could have just 11 health. My goodness. What riches those would be. I'm not sure I really care about any of these that much. Nope. Stop caring. Okay. You guys can go to hell. Fine. Well, before we leave, I still don't want to fight you with your poison. It does take me a while to ramp up, and their poison does not take that long to ramp up. I'm going to avoid that. I would like to go ahead and give me another slot on this. Thank you. In the vain hope that we will see another haste. We are fighting the Blade Master, right? We're actually really well set up to fight the Blade Master. The Blade Master, of course, has spikes, so something to watch out for, but the first portion of this combat is just nothing but blocking. So we'll just go ahead and block once, and power up, and that'll be our turn. Everything pulsates with power. It's great. So now I'm only going to do 15 damage. Well, that's unfortunate. Why only 15? Well, you know. I could even do some damage to you this turn if I felt like it. Sure. I'll go ahead and hit you for one. I'll hit you again. There you go. Gonna do 22 damage. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, 22 damage. Am I condescending to the enemies too much? We're not enough. We have a rare staff that creates a ethereal shiv, which actually isn't bad if it didn't cost energy. If it was magic, I'd be all about that shit. Just build this up with ethereal shivs. But we don't need that. We don't need any of that. He's down to doing 1 damage with his spikes. So we'll just go ahead and give you one of these. We'll give you one of these. Now this turn, you're not doing any damage with your spikes. So it's time to really just open you up like a can of sardines, my dude. I thought I missed the hatchet there. No. Actually, maybe. No. If you had something cheap that you could use a lot, that could really help. If you had that other item like there's a couple of items that actually power up weapons like 200% and whatnot. Like, that can be really strong. Ones that have percentages on top of this. But I don't have a whole lot of health to lose, in case you haven't noticed. Plus 25% health. Yeah, it's pretty worthwhile. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna fit you on here other than doing this. No, go up here, you bastard. Alright, so that'll be good. There's a way I could get my hatchet in there, it'd be even better, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen right now. So we'll just have to deal with this getting 25% more damage. Along with this thing getting 25% damage. We also could just get more spikes on ourselves, but whatever. That's only for shields. And we have not been doing a whole lot of shielding. In case you have not been aware. I could get healed. Or I could get max health. You'd give me 5, which would put me at 11. That would actually be perfect. Yeah. I'd still be getting my half health bonus, and I'd still be healed. See? It's all coming together. Damn. I don't have a key. Oh well. Next time, we will conclude this run. So far, it's been going pretty swimmingly. We still do have some weaknesses. We still need a way to avert poison. But we're pretty damn strong. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the Vorpal Blade around. We have not been using it that frequently. Now we have, like, zero-cost weapons. So I might switch to that strategy. We'll see. Find out next time. I'll see you then.